Hello everybody, my name is Sirhcus and welcome back to another episode of the Sirhcus, my single player Let's Play series. How y'all doing today? I'm doing quite nice. Good to be back to the videos and have a working computer again. I'll get into that in a second. But today we're going to be working on the Ytterby quarry here. I got the first one all dug down, so down to the bottom there, and I started marking out a lot of paths. And I'm liking the way that it's looking. We got paths kind of everywhere, covering lots of the walls. And yeah, it should be good. So now we have to go in here and basically replace all this. It's all bad. It's all bad. But we just need to replace it with like slabs and stairs, make it an actual path here. So we can do stuff like that. Very nice. So, yes, I didn't have a video yesterday, and it's been a couple of days since the last Sirhcus episode, and that is because I decided to rebuild my computer. My computer is a few years old. I basically rebuilt this right before I started doing the whole YouTube thing, and the CPU was starting to have some issues, especially with rendering videos. Which is not very good when you're trying to make YouTube videos. It started like lagging behind and it was taking forever, and sometimes the renderings would fail. And I was having some issues elsewhere. So yeah, decided to get some, hop on some of the deals for Black Friday. And yeah, that will work. I think we'll just have to raise this up a little bit. And got some new parts. So we got a new computer, and I finally got all of the parts in. Let's see, this could probably stay down here. This last weekend, and decided to rebuild my computer, and I had a few troubles. It's only the second time that I've rebuilt a computer, or I've built a computer, and I basically started from the ground up, because with the new CPU, I had to get a new motherboard. Because none of the newer CPUs work with my old motherboard, and then I had to get new memory because my old memory doesn't work with the new motherboard, and then I had to, well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to get a new graphics card because I figured I might as well upgrade that while I'm spending all this money anyways. And then I also got a new SSD for my operating system, which is, I'm so happy. I was running on, before I had a 120 gigabyte SSD that I was using for my operating system, and I think I started out putting a lot of my programs on it, but it quickly filled up, so I had to get rid of a lot of the programs that were on there, and then eventually it was mostly just the operating system and a whole lot of like just junk files that I didn't really know how to get rid of, and it kind of, I had a hard time keeping that thing from filling up. It was always like bouncing between like 10 gigabytes and 0 gigabytes free. So I upgraded that. I got a nice 480 gigabyte SSD to put my operating system on, and a bunch of programs. Actually, all my programs and games are now on the SSD, which is so nice. And then I have a 1 terabyte and a 2 terabyte hard drive that I keep everything else on, all my footage and files, and it works so much nicer. I'm so happy to finally have room on my computer for things. It's going to be so nice. So yeah, I got a new hard drive, and I think that's it. I think that's everything. So yeah, got a new computer, new stuff. Like I said, I ran into some issues, but everything is resolved and got it all working, which is very good. Let's put this here. So with the new computer parts, hopefully there will be a noticeable quality difference. The main thing is that before, I switched over to 60 FPS videos a little while ago, just because I wanted to hop on the bandwagon. People seem to like 60 FPS. Honestly, I don't care that much, although I have kind of grown accustomed to it. When it first all started, it always felt weird. It felt like you were watching yourself play almost, instead of watching someone else play. It didn't feel like you were watching a video of someone. It was like you were sitting there playing the game, which to me felt strange. So I wasn't a huge fan at the beginning, but I did switch over, started doing some 60 FPS videos, and I couldn't quite hold up the 1080p like I was doing before, and so I did 720 p 60 FPS videos, and that's what I've been doing for a lot of things. And some of the, Minecraft isn't too bad, but some of the games like Creativerse and other games, I think it's mostly been Creativerse that I've played. I can't think of anything else that I've really played since I've done that and had issues with. But I wouldn't quite get the couldn't quite get the 60 frames. I was sitting more around like 40, so it wasn't that great. But now, right now I'm recording in 1080p 60 FPS on Minecraft, and we'll see if that'll work on other games. Right now I'm not really playing any other games, but when I do, hopefully it will all work out nicely. I mean, it should. The system should be able to handle it, and also I should be able to render stuff a little bit more easily. And so, those big movie files shouldn't take forever and a day to render out, which will be nice. So that's cool. That'll be nice. I hope you guys enjoy that. So since the last episode, I have been doing some trading here. Built up a lot of sugarcane and emeralds, and went and bought some tools. So now I'm rocking a Fortune 1 Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3 pickaxe. That's what allowed me to dig out the rest of that. I think I did that all on this one pickaxe. And I found a villager that was selling Fortune 1 Efficiency 3 Unbreaking 3 pickaxes, and then I combined my broken Efficiency 3 pickaxe with that. So that is really nice to have. We have good picks. I have another Fortune 1 Efficiency 3. I bought 2 pickaxes from the guy, so I have another pickaxe as well that I can combine with this one when this one breaks. I also bought a couple of axes. This one is Efficiency 2. I think this one might actually be the old axe that I had. I have another Unbreaking 3 axe that I can combine with this one once this one dies to get a nice Efficiency 2 Unbreaking 3 axe. That'll be really nice. So we have some new tools. Makes this whole thing a lot nicer. Although now I need to keep them up because I can't go back to stone tools. It's rough. The stone shovel is fine, and the iron swords are fine. But I need a diamond axe and a diamond pickaxe. So I think maybe next episode we'll start working on. Oh, I fell. We'll start working on a trading post. I know I got a good idea. Alex Pope suggested we make a paper town. And that might be kind of interesting. Maybe we'll turn that village over there into a paper town. I mean, there will be an actual town there, so I don't know if it'll fit the definition of paper town that he was thinking of. Maybe we can work that in. Oh my god. Oh, my bed's missing because I keep breaking it. Well, I've done that a few times. We're up to death 6. In fact, well, no, I won't show it off yet. We'll check it out later. I was working on something else on that in Ytterby that I had a few problems with while making. But anyways, I'm gonna get back over to Ytterby. Another build we need to start thinking about soon, which is going to be kind of difficult. We're going to be sort of rushed to do it, which I don't like being rushed to do builds, but I want to make a Christmas village. In Underground, my last single player series, we started off doing a Nightmare Before Christmas type build, and I was super excited for it, and I want to continue that, basically where we have a portal in the Nether, or like a ring of portals in the Nether that go to all the different holiday towns. And when those holidays actually come around, we go and we work on those holiday towns. And Christmas obviously is coming up. And I have some ideas for a Christmas town. I really want to make a Christmas town. But before we do that, we need to go into the Nether so we can make the portal there. I guess we don't need to, but that would definitely help. I need to kind of figure out where I'm going to be doing these portals in the Nether, because they all kind of have to be in a circle, which means all the holiday towns in the overworld are going to have to be in a bit of a circle. So I need to figure out where they're all going to work and be next to each other, which it would be nice if we could do it so that the Christmas town was actually in a snow biome. I don't know if that's going to work though. I've been looking at like our map on Amidst, and there's some snow biomes, but a lot of them are like surrounded by ocean, at least on some of the sides. And so that causes some issues. There's just not really a lot of good places to around those snow biomes to build the rest of the holiday towns. So we might just need to make our own snow biome, which isn't too big of a deal, to just cover the ground in snow. And then we can kind of build it wherever we want and do what we want to do. I mean, it'd be easy to do it in like an extreme hills, and that would kind of fit the theme pretty easily. Let's see. So yeah, we need to kind of get started on that. Christmas is coming up. It's holidays. There's a lot of stress involved, and I just want. It'd be nice if there wasn't so much, but there is lots of shopping and things to get done. I still have presents that I need to ship, and Christmas is like a week away, so I guess I'll be paying for some 2-day shipping. But yeah, and then we have Christmas builds in Minecraft that, of course, need to be done. So I need to figure out where we want to do that. We'll have to head into the Nether pretty soon. Another problem too is if we're doing a Christmas build, we're probably going to want some green and red colors, for the Christmas theme. Wool is a very nice block to have. The problem is we don't have iron to shear sheep, so wool is actually kind of a difficult block to get at the moment. We could definitely set up like an iron farm, but that's going to take time, so that's an extra thing that we'd have to do before Christmas. And so I'm not entirely sure what to do there. We could always, I know where a mesa is actually, so we could go to that and get some just clay blocks. And one thing is that the goal is to be in this world for a while, and basically every year we'd go back to these holiday builds and expand on them. So we don't, if we start a Christmas village, that's the nice thing, is we don't need to finish the Christmas village. I'd like to get a good amount of work done, but it's not something that needs to be done right away. We just need to kind of start it up and maybe get something that looks like it could be a Christmas village. Get a few houses done, get a nice Christmas tree, and maybe a skating rink. And then later on we can come back to it. I guess next year we can come back to it, which seems like a long ways away. But yeah, next year we can come back to it and keep working on it, add to it. And I think that's kind of the fun part of this build idea, of this holiday idea. So yeah, that's something that I need to get thinking about soon, which is, it's a little difficult, just since we're not entirely set up on this world, but we need to get moving and get our butts in gear. And one last thing I wanted to talk about, I've kind of been rambling on and on, but new snapshot came out and it looks really cool. Speaking of our iron situation, they have added iron nuggets, and the cool thing is we can smelt iron tools and iron armor to get iron nuggets. It sounds like you don't get a lot, it's just like 1 nugget per item. I'm assuming no matter what the item is, no matter what the durability is, which kind of stinks. It'd be nice to get more, if you had like a fully a full durability iron chest plate. It'd be nice to get more than just 1 nugget, because you need 9 nuggets to get 1 ingot. So it's not great for recycling your tools or anything. The main thing is that if you have a mob farm, any type of mob farm that's going to give you armor, just want to make sure this thing isn't going to break, then you have something to do with that armor, which is nice. You can actually keep it and smelt it up and turn it into iron, an actual usable resource, instead of just throwing it away, which is what I usually do. So it might be nice to try and get some sort of mob farm done, just like a real simple, all types of mob farm. Or I've also been thinking of doing like a villager, using a villager as a bait to lure in zombies into a trap. Might be a good idea, just so that we can start getting iron ingots from the zombies when we kill them, as well as possibly armor and tools from them, which we can either use or we can smelt up into iron and get some iron from there. They also added a new sword enchant that increases swiping damage. I don't know why I did that. I actually need that there. So that's kind of cool. And I think there was one other thing, but I don't remember what it was. Let's see. I need something to place this against. There was one other big thing, but yeah, I can't remember what it was. But we're not in the snapshot yet, mainly because I like Optifine and we can't really use any of the features yet. Oh, you can use fireworks to get a boost while flying with Elytra. That's what it was, which is super awesome. I know I've seen a lot of suggestions about that on the Reddit forums, and I'm so glad that they implemented that. I'm excited to try it out and see what it's like. I'm hoping that it replaces the whole shoot yourself with an arrow thing. I've never really tried that out or tried to get good at that. I haven't really played around with the Elytra too much, but I would be all for crafting tons of firework rockets, having a firework factory so that I can fly around. That sounds awesome. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. But we don't really have, none of those changes are really going to affect us at the moment. The only one that will would be the iron nuggets, which we might be able to implement or use soon. But for the moment right now, I'm just sticking, I guess this episode, we're sticking in 1.11 just so that we have Optifine. Oh no, I broke it. What? I was supposed to combine that. Dang it. I thought we still had quite a bit of, or at least like 10 durability on that. Come on. That's disappointing. Anyways, we'll probably update next episode to the new snapshot. But I figured we'd have one last episode at least here in 1.11 so that we can have the beautiful sky, because we're going to lose that with when we lose Optifine. So, yeah. Speaking of iron armor, yes, and iron things from zombies, that is nice. I like it. Oh, there's a witch. Hello, witch. Well, I spent a lot more time talking than I previously planned, but I went ahead and did a lot of work here on the quarry, try and get it looking nice. So I put a fence all the way around the outside. Got to be safe, Got to be safe. Don't want anyone falling into the quarry. I might do something out here by the entrance. I'm not entirely sure what though. Like it'd be nice to have a yard. I guess it'd be good to have a building up here. That would be awesome. And then also, I guess maybe we could try this up here. It's a quarry. We're getting stone from it, so it would make sense to have some stone piles sticking around. Just put some stone stacked up. Yeah. Yeah. That'll work. So, we just got some stone piles. And I could do that around here. Maybe even have some log piles, since, they are using wood for scaffolding. And I'm sure they'll want to use wood for other things. Yeah, just something to dress up the area. That might come a little bit later, though, doing stuff up here. But I went around and I expanded all the walkways to 2 wide, so that they're a little bit more substantial. We actually have actual walkways instead of tiny little things. I mean, I guess they would still be walkways, but just they were so small, it'd be hard to walk around. And I also went and put some oak logs everywhere, sticking out of the wall, and that's kind of our support. And I just realized, let's get up here trying to fix stuff like this. Oh, yeah, that's right. I used all my oak wood. And I turned a bunch of it into planks to make those fences. Dang it. Okay, well, I have to fix that there. I also have that one there. That one's kind of awkward, though, because it's going right into the edge. So it's like, where do I stop that? I kind of want it sticking into the wall a bit. But, like, how far? Where do I stop it? But I have a bunch of oak fences. I figured we might block off some more areas here. Like this. Maybe do something like that. And then bring that up. And let's just bring this all across. Yeah. Just do something like that. Blocking off maybe these dangerous areas. Even back here, we could block something off. Do something like that. We have these entrances that sort of open up. We have this one over here, and then there's one over on that side that might be good to block up. So let's see. I was gonna put it here. I guess we could do that. Maybe just bring it up a little bit higher so that you can't fall that way. And then bring this all down. I should really grab that gravel. Gravel's nice. I did go through, when I was digging this whole thing out, I went and grabbed all of the coal that was in the walls. Because it was either I could leave the coal and then you'd have, something in the stone walls. Or I could dig it out and then I'd have holes in the stone walls, and it looks like people were actually quarrying in here. And it is nighttime, and I love the colors. Being down here, you can really notice it. The colors that I don't even know how it does it. Just the skybox makes beautiful colors at nighttime. You get a lot of like purples and blues, and there's some like amber shadows. It's so nice. So we'll just do that. And then let's grab some more of this gravel. Maybe I'll do this afterwards. And we'll just, for now, we'll put a little barrier here, and that'll work. And then I think we'll also kind of block this off here. Hi, you jerk. I don't appreciate you. Wow, that was good aim on my part. I do have some more, not a whole lot. That's not where I wanted it. Let's grab that and just do something like that. Although I need to be on the other side of here. So I'm out of the oak fences again, but I'll probably do the same thing over here and to this little cave here. Kind of block those off, make them dangerous areas. It might be good too to add some cobblestone in here. It can be kind of like I guess it could be kind of like a rock slide area. Maybe the cave actually caved in. I could maybe do the same thing over here. I can't look in there, but might be good. Also, putting piles. Maybe we'll put a pile of cobblestone over here. And like that. Maybe a little bit more on that side. That looks good. Maybe put a pile here. Oh yeah. Just kind of dress up this area. No, not like that. Also, usually when you quarry, a lot of times when you quarry, I guess it depends on what you're quarrying, but most of the time you're quarrying stuff like granite or limestone, maybe? Is that what I'm thinking of? I don't know. Probably limestone. You're usually trying to get like slabs of it. You're not, trying to get cobblestone. You're not trying to get broken up stone. You're trying to get like slabs of rock that you can then use in different applications. And so it might be good to actually make like big cubes of rock. I don't know exactly how to do that though. I was thinking I could do it out of stone, but then I feel like it's just going to blend in a lot. Or we could do it out of stone brick, but then it almost looks a little too uniform. I don't have any on me, but maybe that's something I'll play around with. Now just look at this. I love the amber color that it gets down here. And we're gonna lose that so soon. Alright, so I've been doing some more work here. Let's take a quick sleep. You can see some of my handiwork there. We got some fences, and I decided to go with the stone. And I think it actually looks pretty good. So we have a couple of stones here. I wish it didn't blend in so much, but it's hard to do. And we don't really have anything that's similar to stone, but different enough to not blend in. I filled that all with fences. That's a lot of fences there. Block that off. And yeah, I think that will work. I really like that. Maybe even take some more, just little pieces, and do that. Just sort of spread them all around, so it's like a pile of quarried stone. I think that will do us. That'll do us quite nicely. Maybe just do something like that. I don't know. That's kind of cool. Do something like that. Yeah, this place is taking shape, and I like it. I like it a lot. Now, sadly, we kind of spent the whole episode on this, and I spent a lot of time talking. But I had a lot of things to say, I guess. So I hope you guys don't mind. Next episode, we will go and work on the lighthouse, the Yitterby lighthouse. We're gonna do that on the spire that I love so very much. I have some of that planned out already, but I think that'll be pretty cool, and it'll turn out pretty well. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode of the Sirhcus. If you did, please leave a like. That would be great, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.